Top 5 animals that save people's lives. A boy's best friend. 2-year-old Peyton Myrick was wandering around his grandparents' farm, but when his grandfather was distracted for a few minutes, Peyton ran off into the sprawling woods surrounding the property. The grandparents searched, but Peyton was nowhere to be found. Luckily, the boy was accompanied by the family's faithful dog, a purebred Australian shepherd named Ashapoo. Police were called in and began an exhaustive search of the forest that stretched into the night. Little Peyton Myrick was nowhere to be found. Suddenly, the search team came upon Ashapoo, who bolted out of the woods and began barking at the search party. Ashapoo led the search party back to a secluded barn in the woods, where 2-year-old Peyton Myrick lay sleeping on his jacket. Ashapoo had stayed with him the entire time, and then alerted the search party when he heard them approaching.
I believe the dog was his guardian angel in fur. Is about the best way I think I could put it.
The Gentle Giant. Of course, we all remember the horrible story of Harambe, but before that there were other occurrences of children falling into gorilla cages that worked out very differently. In a previous video, I talked about the story of Binti, a gorilla who saved a boy's life after he fell into the gorilla cage at the Chicago Zoo. But even before Binti, there was a silverback gorilla named Jumbo who made a heroic save of his own. 5-year-old Levin Merritt fell into the open-air gorilla exhibit in Jersey Zoo in England. A giant silverback named Jumbo comes over to investigate. To the surprise of all onlookers, Jumbo takes up a defensive posture around the boy, actually blocking the unconscious child from the other gorillas. Jumbo gently strokes the boy's back until he regains consciousness. The child screaming startles Jumbo. But instead of reacting violently, Jumbo guides the other gorillas back to their inner enclosure, helping clear the way for rescuers. Jumbo, nicknamed the Gentle Giant after this incident, has since passed away, but a life-size bronze statue of Jumbo still resides in the Jersey Zoo. A hero named Thor. Justin Ireland was working alone at Holly's gas station late one afternoon when a man approached the desk and asked to use the phone. When Justin refused, the man suddenly pulled a gun and demanded the cash from the store's register. When he refused, the man pushed him. Justin's dog Thor, who was resting at his feet, sprang into action. Justin Ireland said that his dog has never shown any violent tendencies before and is actually very friendly with gas station patrons. Until that moment, he had no idea how the dog might react in a threatening situation. Little elephant, big heart. We've all seen clips of elephants rescuing their young from the water, like this video from the elephant habitat at the Seoul Grand Park Zoo in South Korea. This clip from the Elephant Nature Park in Thailand shows that the heroic mercy of elephants is not limited to their own species. An elephant named Kamla rushes to the rescue of her favorite caretaker Derek when she believes he might be drowning in the river. You can see more of this charitable group's work at saveelephant.org, an organization dedicated to saving and protecting Asian elephants. Buddy saves the house. Ben Heinrichs was in his garage workshop when a heater exploded, sending the building up in flames. Local authorities received a report of the blaze but could not find the remote Alaskan residents amongst the 75 miles of winding forest roads. Then suddenly one of the state troopers spotted Buddy, the Heinrichs family dog. Going purely on instinct, the trooper decided to follow the dog. Sure enough, Buddy led the trooper right to the site of the raging fire. Because of Buddy's guidance, the trooper was able to radio in firefighters. The garage was totaled, but the Heinrichs' house was saved and only received a slight scorching on some of the window trim. Buddy was honored by the town of Anchorage, Alaska for his heroics and received an engraved stainless steel dog bowl from the Alaska State Troopers.
Honestly, I don't know what would have happened if it wasn't for him. I don't want to imagine what could have happened. We would have lost everything, and probably more damage would have been done to the neighborhood if it wasn't for my dog.